The moment we step outside of our human structures, we're automatically in physical relationship with all of those who live outside. These are some ways to shift our awareness towards noticing the small things, which in turn may have a big impact for those other creatures. Even just wanting to move outside, before I open the door, I have a quick look at the sliding track to be sure there are no insects there that would inadvertently get squished by me opening the door. If I want to go get some wood from the stash outside, I approach carefully and gently to see if I'm going to be disturbing anybody living there. And beyond what I can see, obviously, I check the undersides of some of the pieces of wood I want in case there are insects there, giving them a chance to move away in their own time to safety. Sometimes I might start to move a log that I want and only then notice that a creature like a spider has made a semi-permanent home there. Then I'll very carefully and gingerly put the piece back in place so as not to break the web. A lot of us who are enjoying our gardens as being neat and clean spaces might be inclined to rake away leaves and try to keep things all tidy. But that leaf litter is an amazingly complex home for a whole variety of small creatures living and breeding on the undersides and in the cool environments. Far better to leave the leaves there for them. And of course it also allows for the various layers of decay and decomposition to make that leaf litter return into the soil for very rich compost for the future generations of all sorts of creatures. In the process of gardening itself, before I place the spade or the fork into the soil, I just check that I'm not disturbing something obvious, and as I move down through the vertical layers, I'm also very, very careful that I don't, by mistake, cut a little insect body in half. Moving slowly has great benefits for those who themselves move slowly in the earth. I decided to put a bat box up in one of my trees to provide a home for the bats to sleep during the daytimes. But it's in a tall palm tree that moves wildly in the winds. Uh-oh, I guess I'll have to reconsider, go do some research and move the box to a more stable structure. Putting water out in the garden for the creatures to drink is a fabulous idea, but I don't want the smaller insects to drown in the water that I've put out. A very simple thing to do is to just simply pick up a variety of sticks and grasses and place that in the bird bath or in the water container so that they can still go for a drink and safely crawl out rather than having to drown. These are just some very simple everyday ideas for how we can all live kindly with our garden friends.